Hi. Welcome to Theorist Theories. We are going to talk about today, in this video, we're going to talk about Darrel Brooks of Waukesha County. So last year, there was a big case with Darrel Brooks, and as a foreigner, especially a person who has been in America, but the United States, but who hasn't visited all of America, it was very interesting to me to see this guy here, Darrell Brooks. Look at him. Look at that face. Very interesting. For those of you who do not know what happened in this particular case, a summary would be that Darrell Brooks got into a fight with his girlfriend. There was a lot of up and down on the street. And when he tried to control his girlfriend in a way, he got very angry. And in the area that he was at that point in time, oh, look at madness. He took his vehicle, which is here, you can see that, this red vehicle here, and drove through a parade that was going on in a nearby street. So Darrell Brooks hurt a lot of persons. A few persons died. Rest in peace. I know from just looking at the case that a number of persons were severely injured. But what made the case interesting is how Darrell Brooks behaved. Now they said rapper Darrell Brooks. He had they played one song. I looked for it. He is no rapper, right? Um, how he behaved in the legal system, in the courts, in prisons, have been, and maybe still, I don't know for sure, but there seems to be a level amount of quiet. The last time I checked, he was complaining how he was being mistreated. It was uh, very disruptive. I mean, he would cut across the judge. He would interrupt. He would interrupt witnesses. He started off the case looking like this here, and then he cut his hair to try to look more civil. And in the end, he got 6 consecutive life sentences and some other years added on. No. Recently, they were showing on Fox News and other news channels that Darrell Brooks is up for restitution. Now, because he used a vehicle and to drive through these persons, and insurance would have had to be paid on that vehicle, the insurance company was asking for restitution, and some other organizations as well that would have been paying for what Darrell Brooks had done. And in the court case, at this point in time, they said, we don't really, his lawyers said, how can we even pay anything? He doesn't earn any money. And I was in agreement with that. I was like, he can't pay anything. I mean, look where he's at. He's in the prison system itself to be able to take anything. And where he's getting it from, number one, he isn't working anywhere. If they let him work in the prison system, what is going
Of course,
to
we don't.
actually happen? We're gonna go to the video just now where they talk about it. What is going to actually happen? The 2 pence that he earns from washing another prisoner's underwear is going to make much of a difference. But then I did a little bit of research. So I want us to hear what they say in the court first, and then we're going to find out what I discovered about his potential to actually earn income in the while being in prison, even though he is in prison, even though he is on life sentence, his potential to earn income in America. Let's go.
Know if an escrow account would ever be needed under 949.165, but I think we can make a reasonable observation here that there is potential for Mr. Brooks to obtain money in the form of payment to sell his story, to engage in a book deal or a movie offer or whatever it is. We know that this case garnered international attention. It's not beyond the realm of possibility that someone may at some point offer him some funds or some sum of money to share his perspective on this case. And so I would hate for this court to, set $100,000 today and then tomorrow he gets a $500,000 book deal. That
So, in the end, they did put in that whatever he earns has to be paid back to whoever is calling for it, basically, right? Whatever insurance company, whatever government institution, whatever it is, right? That caused this legal filing to occur. But then it hit me. If they charge him 100,000 and then he gets 1 million, and I was like, Darrel Brooks gonna get 1 million. This man, this man, this man, this man here is going to attract a podcast. This man is going to attract a television show. That is worrying to me. But then I did a little bit of research, right? And there's an actual article that pointed out what they can earn in re-traumatizing people in true crime series. And I'm going straight to it. This is the Times. Forgetting about that. This is the Times. Going down, going down, going down, going down. All right. I don't want to give you my information about my life. Scroll, scroll, scroll. All right. We're treated as fodder. Now, this is a family member talking about a new case, right? We are treated as fodder. We're fuel for people's fascination. So that is a victim or a victim's family. So you can go. I'll put it down. I'll put this link down in the description below, and you can go and look for this article. I don't want to focus too much on what was said by them because they don't. I mean, the family members and the victims, the families of victims, don't want to be highlighted anyhow. But this is what people can earn from being a serial killer or get piece of, or a part of at least. That fascination is weird, is widespread. I'm saying that fascination is weird because that's what is in my mind. Let me start over. That fascination is widespread, especially in the United States, where tens of millions of fans devour true crime shows on streaming services, on major TV networks, on podcasts, and in books. When Serial launched in 2014, it became the fastest podcast to reach 5 million downloads and streams in iTunes history. More than 1.6 million printed copies of true crime books were sold in 2018, compared to the 976,000 copies in 2016's industry figure shows. On March 20, when Netflix released Tiger King, Murder, Mayhem, Madness, a true crime docuseries about a feud in the world of big cat breeding, viewers were captivated. The series, packed with quirky characters, some missing limbs, many missing morals, drew more than 34 million unique viewers in the first 10 days of its release. Yeah, yes. So Darrell Brooks can definitely make millions of dollars on the horrendous, I'm putting heinous and horrendous together, the heinous act that he has done. And so while at first I was like, this man can't make a dime where he is at right now in his life. What y'all doing? Y'all just punishing him more. But then I was like, no, they have to take this approach, not because of him, because what he's done is horrid, but because of us, because of what we watch. We can make an absolute villain rich for his villainy. This is the theorist. For now, click the notification button to keep up, like and subscribe so you can hear more theories. Bye.